Hi everyone, I am Kancho Albert and today we're going to have a look at Uke Katas. Now, in Tokon Shotokan Karate and Diskia All Styles, there are three main Uke Katas that we exercise in the dojos. We're going to have a look at how they are trained, all the aspects associated with them, and the execution of each and every individual block. But before we begin, please hit the like, subscribe and notification button so that you can stay up to date with all of our videos. Okay, as we begin, it is important to keep in mind that you need to round off all your techniques. This will assist you in creating more kinetic energy and power. So, just as you would round off your oizuki, gyakuzuki or kazamazuki punch by at the very end snapping your wrist or your arm in place to create more energy, it is exactly the same with all of the blocks. There is that snap or rapid action movement of the arm. So as I do Ago Uke, it will be from here, snapping in. Soto Uke will be there, snapping in. As well for Gedam Barai, snapping in. This is very important in the execution of your Ukes. Okay, the word Uke means to block or block, but all the Ukes can be used as strikes and counter techniques as well. So, as an example, I'll use Soto Uke. I'll move forward and execute Soto Uke either to the head, lower ribs, or upper leg. Taisho Uke, I'll move forward, head, ribs, upper leg. Ago Uke will be from here, attacking with Ago Uke underneath the jaw and up. Okay, the next thing we're going to have a look at is the counter strike just after the punch. Now there's ente and seite strikes, basically meaning that after I blocked, I will use the same hand to counter or the opposite hand to counter. So, as Sensei Peter is punching Oizuki punch, I'll go back Ago Uke and counter strike from there. Go back, he's punching Oizuki, counter strike, right there. Right. This will be defense with Uke and the same hand offense striking. So, as he goes back, we'll use the opposite hand, punches, 1, 2. He punches, 1, 2. Well, okay, now let's look at the three different ways in how you can practice your Uke Katas. The first one is completely relaxed, just flowing through the movements as you do your kata, trying to remember every aspect and every little inch of the whole kata. The second one will be max power, where my whole body, it's a whole body workout with all my muscles contracted, putting as much force and power behind the block or strike. And then the third one will be practicing with weights. Weights are just helping me, for this instance, to strengthen my upper body and to give me more control and balance. So, moving from here, I'll go into my strongman stance here, and I'll start. We'll take Uke Kata 2 as it's the easiest one to explain in this way. So, starting relaxed will be here. The second phase will be putting as much power behind that block or strike, using the whole body to work with me in that instance, and it'll look something like this. Always remembering that it starts with the core and then everything else works with. Well, okay, using weights now and please be careful, not too heavy. You just want to practice and perfect your technique. We go into our stances from here and use the weights. Exactly the same as with the complete max burn. From here we'll go. Now you can practice this in sets of 6 to 8. It's completely up to you. One thing that Uke Kata does promote, it gives you a whole lot more options in your striking ability as you either defend or attack the opponent standing in front of you. You no longer have just a basic punch or elbow strikes moving forward. I now have the use of all the areas on my body. Agu uke, sokuyu uke, washides ukes. So I can move from here and strike for the eye, shuto for the neck, sokuyu uke inside, haito, washide ukes. Before we continue, in the first kata, you'll see tsukaame uke and haishu uke. Now these are slow moving but not soft techniques. Now, even though we're doing it slowly, doesn't mean that you have to do it slowly. They can be done rapidly as well. The mindset behind them is that of opposition energies and powers working either away from each other or towards each other. Now, much like within Basai Dai Kata, where at one stage we would do this technique, which can either be 2 punches going straight forward. It can also be 2 energies coming towards each other, into the center of my opponent's body, creating a shock wave as I go in. Now, with Tsukame Uke, can be 2 movements, moving one side up, other side down, or pressing inward towards the center of my opponent's body. Okay, taking a look at the Basai technique, which can be 2 strikes, throat, face, groin, or bladder from there. But like I said, we can generate the energy into a 45-degree angle, working towards each other, towards the center of the body here. So as I would strike, I would have this energy flow here, right there. I can imagine if you were to go full speed, full power, with the clamp in there, the damage it can do. Now, with Tsukame Uke, I can either work out by pressing this side of the body away, and this one down, doing this, okay. Or get the energies to work together by pushing this upper body down and the hip in, so that they meet each other in the middle here. There. Well, okay. We had a look at the aspects of the ukes and the Uke Katas. Now we're going to do each one of the katas, Uke Kata each, knee and sun, so that you can see how they look and that you can practice them correctly. Keep in mind, you have to practice them right around and left around. Uke Kata each. Uke Katas. Well, okay, we had a look at the 3 basic Uke Katas. Now, I have to say that there are a whole lot of these Uke Katas, but these 3 are the ones that are more commonly practiced by most of the Shotokan or Tiskia All-Styles clubs. Please remember that as you train these katas or any other Shotokan katas, that posture is very important. So straight back, chest up, chin up, nose in the air posture, shoulders back, and a strong core is absolutely essential.